We're going to set up a new Google Doc inside of our Google Drive. So you're going to click on, you should be signed in, you're going to click on New, Google Doc, blank document. It'll bring you to a new screen. We're always going to title our document first, and I'm going to title this one Memoir, Poem, The Good Old Days. And I'm going to put my name on there like you should always do, so that whenever you share it with me, it's easy for me to find whose it is. Actually, I'm going to put the name first. There we go. And that way, whenever I have many, many shared documents, I can tell whose it is. All right, so then you're going to click down into the actual body of the document. And we're always going to start off by putting in our header and our heading. We'll do the heading first. If we make sure that we're Times New Roman 12-point font, that's always a great way to start. And if we go under Format, we're going to select double line spacing. So the body of our document, including our heading, will be properly spaced, formatted, and ready to go. So whenever you do the MLA formatting for a document, you always start off with your name. And then my name. And then the class, little a7. And I like to add a colon and add the assignment name in there. Some teachers don't require that. They just want the course name, but it's easy to remember what you're working on when you add the assignment name. And enter one more time and add in the date. And remember, when you're doing the date, you're going to include the day first, the month spelled out, and then the year. No punctuation. You're going to enter one more time. You're going to center and put the title. No extra spaces in there. And there we go. To add the header up at the top, you're going to go back and insert a header. I always say to enter down at least 4 times so that your header doesn't get cut off when you're printing. You're going to right align it. You're going to change back to Times New Roman 12-point. And your header should be your last name, space, insert page number. You're going to pick it up top here. And your document's all set up and ready to go. When you're typing your poem, you're actually going to have to decide for yourself if you want your poem, in this case, to be centered. You can keep it centered. If you want it to be left aligned, you can left align it. And with poetry, you can actually change the alignment to be right aligned, centered, or left aligned, depending on how you want your stanzas to show up on the page. That is up to you. Typically, though, when we're doing like a prose document, when we're typing paragraphs, we're going to make sure it's left aligned, and we're going to tab in to start. But again, we're doing a poem, so we can start wherever we want, left aligned, centered, or right aligned. And then you're going to type the body of your poem, and you're going to make sure that you enter to add a stanza break in there. But this is what your document should look like before you begin to type it. When you're ready to share it, you simply need to click on the share button and add in whoever it is that you want to share with. Typically, you're going to definitely share with me. If you start typing in my last name, it comes up. And you can add in more people. Sometimes you want to add in there a peer editor, so you would start typing their name and it would come up as well. And you're going to click send, and you can see that it's been shared with one person. So Today in class, you're going to be typing up your good old days rough draft, and hopefully you've thought about some things like the way you would like to organize. Oh, there it is, it came to me. You're going to organize the line breaks and the stanza breaks, and you're going to share that with me, but you're also going to print 2 copies, one for me to have and one for us to hang up. So that's your poem set up, and those are due so that we can have them for open house.